Anyway, I just had a brilliant idea to take our uranium chickens and breed them up to create a lot of high-end, top-tier uranium Look, this is all gonna make sense soon, I promise you. You need to get a roost, and we're gonna need to get a hopper. A regular hopper will work. Do we have some sort of super hopper that we can build that hops at an accelerated rate? Vacuum hopper. Upper works like an upside-down hopper. Sucks items up from the block below. That's great. The name doesn't make sense because it's not like this is a lower and then an upper. But I see what they've done with the pun. You know, I approve. It's okay. We don't need anything better than a tier 1. That'll be fine. What we can do is we can take the hopper, the roost, and the maxed out uranium chickens, and we can do one of these, I reckon. Put those in there, and then it should start to fill this thing up. So it's already full. Let's take some out. And let's just see if this works. In theory, it should. The chicken should lay the uranium, and the uranium should go inside of the reactor. How are you? Okay, you're real close to delivering some uranium. There we go. So that will always and forever keep this thing filled up with uranium, and it's currently maxed out on power anyway, so why do that? Well, because, my friends, I felt like I needed to do something during this episode to at least say, hey, look, I've completed a task. I mean, my gosh, I don't think we're going to get this thing built today. I just don't. Whatever happened to that cow we had wandering around? I found Pet Rock, but the cow has just gone missing entirely. Didn't die, did it? Did I kill it? I don't think that I did. I think I would remember doing something like that. But it is missing. It is just gone. Do you think it wandered off down this hallway? Oh, right. The hallway got blocked off now. We can't get to it. I need to create a new access panel to that hallway because I think that hallway is where we're going to end up. How many times can you say hallway, by the way? Jeez. I think that's where we're going to end up building a field for our new animals. Speaking of which, you know what? I think I'm going to build a diamond hammer because it should be faster than the Envar one we've been using. And I don't know, there's a lot of different options in here if I wanted to get into trying to make my own in Tinker's Construct, but I don't want to get into that. I just want to have this hammer and have this hammer work forever and always. Keeping you for hammer and for always. We will be together all of our days. This is the tunnel. Some of you may remember this from a long time ago. This is where we're going to start trying to breed in some animals. There we go. Make it look a little bit nicer. We need to think about how we're going to light this up. Are we still doing lava everywhere? I guess that's what we're doing. We have a pretty consistent theme now, and it would... Uh-oh. Oh? What? What? What is this? What is this? Does that happen out here too? Why? Why is that a thing, and how come I've never noticed it before? Did it do that before? Look. Like, there's the lava in there. There's the... Ooh, it's a bit sketchy, but there's the lava. This is all very strange to me. This door in particular, though, just seems to cancel out the world. Crazy. Tanks have an EMC value, which means I can just get as many of them as I need to now. That's pretty good. That's a good change of pace. Okay, now watch this. This is cool. We've got it all lined up here. Boom. Just instantly lights up. It instantly, goes down and fills the smallest space. So way down at the end of this overly long tunnel is where we're going to start having, or you know what? Maybe I had a different idea. Ooh, I do have a different idea. I have an idea that I like quite a bit. All right. Hold on. Do we have lamps? Is that a thing that we've got? Oh, we do. Oh, okay. I've got some ideas now. So for my plan, my scheme, we're going to need some inverted light blue lamps, which requires light blue Illumar. We've never built this before, and apparently we don't have light blue dye, because I think that's one of those things you can use, which means we don't have light blue dye chickens yet. I can get on that. That's going to be one of the things we have to get, before we can say we've 100%ed the chickens. But let's get a couple of those, because I think we need 2 for the recipe, and then we can get as much of that as we want to. Or I think you can just, the lamps have an EMC value, so we can take the 2 of those, combine those with the other required ingredients, and then we can get as many inverted lamps as we want. Now, an inverted lamp might look like a lamp that glows all the time, because that's what it is, but it's just like a regular lamp. The only difference is a regular lamp turns on with an input, and an inverted lamp turns off with an input. So these things can be turned on and off, it's just that their default state is on. And, oh, hi there, you. I should have expected that if I just left this open. I don't have any of my weapons with me, but I guess I can kill you with this. It's not as though you can physically harm me. I'm invincible. Doesn't that sort of vaguely look like the daytime sky, though? Here we go. So each one of these little pods that I built now has a beautiful daytime sky. Now it just needs a nice little ground area. We're going to use grass for our areas. We don't actually have grass, though. We do have grass seeds. We have dirt. Not a lot. We have some compressed dirt, which will get the job done. We can just decompress it. And we'll need more than that, but I can get more than that here in a second. The question I have is, do we have a watering can? Have we built one of those? We have. I don't remember what for, but I'm sure some of you folks can go back in your minds and remember the exact episode that we built a watering can. My concern right now, and I keep saying that, is that we're not going to have enough grass seeds for every single room. I could combine them together, and we can run grass like that if it's imperative that we have grass. I just think that grass it completes the look that we're trying to create here. Wow. We had exactly the amount of dirt that we needed. How about that? We don't have quite enough seeds, though. That's the depressing thing. But just plopping one of these down in the middle is going to give us the beginning of our grass, and all except for those last 2. And then we can use the watering can to accelerate the growth of the grass. And then I guess we can go with my B plan, which was to get some dirt blocks out of our wireless crafting terminal here. And I think we'll have to decompress a bit more dirt to get this working. Another stack ought to do it. And then we can just run a line between these rooms. And the grass should travel along it. I don't know if it'll go up, though. I don't know if grass is that clever to grow up a hill. It is. So we just need to grow it along this line here. And with a little bit of patience, it will eventually reach these other rooms. Hey, there we go. We're getting close. We can get rid of this line now. Kind of keep the way clear behind us. And then that's spread, so that's good. We can get rid of these. Once you have a wider area to work with, it seems to spread much faster. But going along a line like this does take a while, and because it is random ticks, there's no guarantee you're going to get it. You're just sort of waiting, because eventually those random ticks will wind down, and you'll hit one, and it'll grow the grass, but it is a waiting game. I mean, look, it just bypassed that corner there for a second. Come on, baby. I just need to see a little growth in that room. Hey, there we go. We've done it. Now we need to get some baits that we can use to bait our critters into here. I think they need water, too. That is something I forgot about. We'll have to get them some water. Do we have any buckets of water? We have some buckets, not quite buckets of water. I've got water egg. It's like a one-off bucket. And what else are we going to do with these? We'll go ahead and use them back here to just create ourselves a bit of water. Where's my chisel? There we go. Water. I probably had these a few episodes ago when I really needed water, and I created crucibles to do it like a fool when I could have just gotten out these water eggs. Final stage in the process is going to be putting up some doors because we can't have the... Did you hear me just stutter my way through the word because? Because we can't have them wandering out into the hallways, these creatures. A regular door, even the wooden glass door, which is what we're going to be using, it's not really going to do a lot to keep them trapped inside when you consider that they can just walk through the door when I open it. But maybe we can make a lead or some sort of safari net or something along those lines, a golden lasso. Maybe even, do we have any lassos that we can build? Yeah, we can get ourselves a golden lasso. Oh, wait, what? Why can't I get the lasso? Look at this. Crafting, 8 XP, like fair enough. It won't let me make one. I can't, what? Can I do it inside of here? I'm gonna get me a lasso, dadgummit. I can't make it. It's gonna need to be like a regular crafting table, isn't it? I don't even know if I have any of those. Surprisingly, I have 3 of them. Let me get all of this. Ah, Shrek, okay. I see how it's going to be, game. You're not going to make it easy. That's fine. I'm prepared for a challenge. Have you not seen me down the hallway there? I'm prepared. Here we go. Make me that golden lasso. That was unnecessarily complicated. Plop. It doesn't have an EMC value. Wild world we're living in here, friends. Get ourselves a travel anchor and plop it down back here to save some time. We'll call it, maybe we'll put it in right here. What? Get out of here with that. Plop it down right back here, and we will call... Oh, gosh, what is wrong with me today? The misclicks are insane! We'll call it AnimHALL. AnimHALL, because it's animal, but it's a haul. Come on, guys. Come on. You gotta admit that's pretty clever. Now let's open up this thing, and we will get the recipe for the ultimate stew brought up so we can keep an eye on that, and then also the recipe for the cosmic meatballs, because those are sort of the ones we need to prioritize. Fish, easy enough. We can just make a puddle of water and go fishing. We don't really need a room for that. Beef, chicken, pork, rabbit. We can get rabbit, I think we might even have rabbit. We might even have chicken. This might be unnecessary, everything that we've just done. But whatever. Any additional meats in here? Beef jerky? All right, I can make a beef jerky. Looks like you get some ground beef, and you can combine that with salt, a regular beef I saw there. You need some cow bait, couple of them. And we're going to need to get ourselves some... pig baits, gonna get a couple of them, and I don't know, I'll go ahead and get some sheep bait. I don't know if we need it, but there it is in case we do. I don't know what this voice is. I don't know why I'm doing it. I don't know why I do a lot of the things that I do. Wolf, ocelot, cow, pig, chicken, sheep, squid, rabbit bait. There it is. I was gonna say, is there no rabbit bait? Surely there must be rabbit bait. Couldn't imagine a world without that, because that seems pretty necessary. You can only put... Oh, cool, that worked. You can only put so many of them in one space before the game magically decides that animals are going to be a bit suspicious about this. More blocks from the animal's home biome here? Really? It needs more? Oh, that bait'll work, though. What? Maybe we just need to put dirt around here, then, and then that other one will be happy. Because it is unpleased currently. We'll just throw in some dirt and see where that gets us. It still isn't happy. It does not like where I put it. What about right here? Oh, there we go. Will the two of them work, though, in that room? Or is it going to be a situation where one works and then the other won't? I need more buttons. This is okay once you get into a little bit of a rhythm with it. You know, you push the button to get in, put the button down, push the button to get out, go around. Unfortunately, our time is up for today. We've got all of our buttons placed now. Oh, we got a rabbit. Sweet. I don't know if that's going to do the trick, though. We're going to have to go in there and check on that other one. It's fine. It says it's still going to spawn one eventually. Oh? I think we've got two rabbits now. That or one rabbit and the other one died? No, they're both still in here. What do you feed rabbits to breed them? My guess would be carrots. I don't know that for a fact, but rabbits like carrots, don't they? Or is that just one of those things that we've been made to believe by Big Carrot? Everything is big now. When I was growing up, we didn't have big everything. At some point, it was like big oil. And it's like, oh, okay. Big tobacco? Now, wait a minute. We already have big oil. What is the Big Brother? Like, no, that I can get behind. That one I get, and that one I dislike. But I don't know. Big libraries. Like, that one doesn't even make sense, guys. Let's stop being ridiculous with this. Not everything has to have its evil big equivalent. So here we go. Animals are shy. There are too many of them here. So because on the other side of this wall there are rabbits, we can't spawn anything in this room. I was worried about that, but I think we have enough space to go over to this room. And we should really put down pig bait, because that's sort of the next priority. Sheep aren't a super big priority. Put those two down. That should be fine. That's not a pig bait. Stop. Come back here. That was a mistake. That's what that was. So we can do every other room with these. Put down our sheep baits here, and then go to the final room. And we can do cow bait. And then, because we have a golden lasso, what we can do is we can move these down. So, gosh, we can eventually take the pigs out and move them into this one. And then, move the whatever is in here. I think into the next. You get the idea. It's going to be a bit of a waiting game, though. While I wait, I will correct one of my mistakes here. The floor should be made out of wood to match the rest of the base. This is entirely on me. It's my bad, y'all. Don't tell anybody. This isn't the sort of thing you need to tell Jenna. Okay, don't at Jenna on the Discord and tell her I made the floor out of stone bricks by mistake. It's not necessary. She's not even in this series. She doesn't need to know my every mistake, all right? She understands I'm not perfect. Yeah, here we go. Got ourselves some chickens. For some reason, one of them are... I meant pigs. One of them's a baby. Look at all those chickens. I just had my moment. That was the one and only moment we're going to have today. Nobody needs to tell Jenna about this. It's fine. We could just let this slide. Some of these animals are being born as babies, though. Well, I mean, I guess that's the natural way of things. But it's very inconvenient for me because I need them to be fully grown adults. The reason I made 2 of each was so I could put them on an ark and we could survive the coming flood. But then also I need them to breed so that I can use their offspring as meat samples to get EMC meat, which is the best meat. It's like, you know, the Impossible Burger? It's that, but with meat. The Impossible EMC meat. The EMC meat is going to be what we use in all of our stews. And I wanted to have a sampling of the other animals so we could get more in the future if we needed to. But that's stupid, because if it's EMC meat, we can just make more EMC meat. That's not... You know what I mean? Like, why do we need to have all these excess? Where did that one go? One of them got out. This is... I've been very dumb. I'm going to kill this one, and then I'm going to go hunt down that little one. Come here, you. Get back here. Go back in here with your mother. You two are going to breed later. As I was saying, if we go back over here, we can now get... Oh, rabbit's foot. That's not meat. I guess it is a good thing we have multiples. Isn't there some kind of cake you can give to an animal that makes them grow up instantaneous? Flat transfer node. That has nothing to do with cakes. What do you... Carrot cake, cheesecake, holiday cake. None of these... Maybe that's old school, and they haven't had that for a long time. I don't know. Why am I using a door where animals can get out when I can just whoosk through their houses? That makes way more sense. In and out. I should replace these doors entirely. I should just get rid of them and replace them with glass, and then that way I can look inside. That's a brilliant idea. Hold on a minute. What am I doing? Perfect. Look at that. Now we've got viewing areas for these things. This is such a better idea. Why didn't I come up with this sooner? Hey! Back in there, you... Oh, what do you know? That fixed itself. The great thing about this new design is that it tricks the animals into thinking they're in a bigger enclosure than they are, because they've got this big open view of the hallway, when in reality, I've got them trapped in a tiny itty-bitty little room where even the corners aren't accessible, and life is pretty miserable. It's kind of depressing. I need to make these bigger, don't I? They're not real! They're not real! I'm falling for the same trick, the same trap people fall for all the time when you, like, run over a dog in a video game. Like, I can't believe you did that! I can't believe you murdered that fake animal! Like, it's not a real animal. Maybe not, but the way you treat animals in video games is indicative of who you are as a person. No. No, it isn't. You do terrible things in video games all the time. I steal from banks in Grand Theft Auto frequently. That doesn't mean I'm in real life a bank robber. I go to war and shoot people. It doesn't mean I have the ability to do that in real life. I don't think I could actually harm someone. What I do to an animal in a video, I broke down nearly into tears when I found my cat dead, and I didn't even have anything to do with it. I don't know how she died. Natural causes, I assume. I hope. I'd hate to find out anything else. But no, the idea that killing an animal in a video game is somehow makes you actually a psychopath in real life is ridiculous. It's absurd. And I don't know. I'm going to keep these animals inside of cages just to spite you people who believe that. I feel like me wanting to spite strangers on the internet with whom I have a disagreement with is probably more telling about my personality than the fact that I'm keeping fake animals in fake small cages. Throwing that out there. Every single one of them is now paired up. Adult child, adult child, adult child. See how frustrating this is? I'm gonna fix this by attempting to at least spawn in a couple more. I don't know if this is gonna work because you know how they feel about being close to other animals. But, oh, hi there, you. I'm all out of rooms to do this in. That's fine. Maybe in this lot. Oh, good. We've got a full-grown rabbit in this one. We'll take him. We'll throw down our pig bait here. This full-grown rabbit we can take down here. And hopefully breed with this other full-grown rabbit. Oh, look at them. Aren't they adorable? Let's get ourselves some carrots. And am I allowed to carrot? Oh, dear. Oh, dear. Okay. Carrot? Okay. Good grief. Feel a lot better now. Carrots. You two. Go. And then after they breed... Perfect. We'll kill one of them, possibly both of them. Whatever it takes to get what I'm after. There it is, finally! Dead raw rabbit. That's the one we've been waiting for. For some reason, they all turned out little, except for that first one. So we've got ourselves a little cow here. We'll add it to the collection of little cows, and that's okay. That's okay, because it means we can kill the big cow. And actually get what we need. See about the others. This one turned out to be a big sheep. I don't think it was a second ago when I walked by it, though. I think it grew up as I was getting the cow. We don't need sheep for this recipe. I don't know why I was doing sheep in the first place. I think just so we could have a complete set. And even then, we don't have a complete set because there's some other critters we're missing, but there we are. And come here, you. Yes, I think we've got everything we need. Raw pork chop. We can get ourselves a stack of that. Raw beef, stack of that, don't need any leather. So that is all of the meats we need now. Well, no, it's not. We still need to get the fish somehow. But we have rabbit in there now. Chicken. Oh, no, we have chicken. I was going to say, wait a minute. No, we have chicken. We're good to go when it comes to chicken. We're perfectly well established in the chicken market. We're also well established in the fish market. So no worries there. I might want to get a couple of regular chickens and set up a farm for them, just so we can have sort of endless... I don't know why. I don't know why I do the things that I do. Can I not... oh, this is an extreme crafting, of course. Cosmic meatballs! We did it! How do I get rid of this recipe? Do I hover over it and press A? Yep. That's one down, my friends. We managed to do it. I can't believe it myself, but somehow we managed to do it. And, oh... happy day. Another step closer to our ultimate goal. The stew is going to be a different situation. I'm going to need to get seeds in order to create... I gotta get pumpkin to make pumpkin? What is this universe? Eggplant? Yeah, we're going to need seeds for this. Oh, we can buy them from a market. Oh, why haven't we done that yet? That was one of our goals a while back, was to build one of these. This is a farming for blockheads, and then there's a Pam's Harvest Craft. We'll build both of them if I can get some red wool. We'll build the market, and then we will build the market. One of those was for a quest, and both of them have an EMC value. So, should we go ahead and go through those rewards we've gotten? Where should we put these? Probably over here near this farming stuff. Maybe along this back wall. I sort of always thought this would get pushed out, and we would have more farming stuff further back. Let's put it here. So that one, and then... oh, yeah. That one, we want to move. We want to move that one. That's... we want to put that one like right there. There we go. Hi, you. How are you doing? Emerald Muncher. What a name. This is where we can get a variety of different seeds, and we can also buy random seeds from here. What's the difference? I think these are the same, just this one takes up less space. It's called FactSmart. Alright, let's try to get all 5 of our rewards in one click and see what we get. I think I was wrong when I assumed we were getting better stuff for using that one click up there, because looking at this, it's all kind of garbage. If it was very early game, I'd be really excited about some of this stuff at least, but reinforced conversion kits, common loot crate, silk touch pendant, speed upgrades. I don't need a cobblestone generator at this point in the game. I just think these rewards should match what it is you've accomplished. Building scepter and a pineapple pizza. I like pineapple pizza. I think we've talked about that in a live stream previously. I don't know what building scepter does. I can get more of it if I need to. Too bad we don't need the pineapple pizza for the ultimate stew. Well, I think we're done here for today because it's been over an hour. And I usually try to set a rule to where I don't record for more than an hour, and then whatever happens in that hour becomes an episode. But I wanted to get through and get some solid work done, because I know that if I'd stopped where I thought I was going to stop, it would have been a less satisfying episode. But I think we got a lot done. We got AnimHALL here now. We've got ourselves a place to buy some seeds, so I'm going to have to do some farming. and we've made some excellent strides. We've started making singularities now, which is fun and different. So hopefully you folks have enjoyed this. I'm going to keep working on the singularities off camera. I don't think there is any reason whatsoever to record me standing here and getting gold out. I can't fathom why anyone would want to watch that. I wouldn't want to watch that, and I think it'd just be better if next episode we come back and I have all the singularities. Just thinking, or however many, I don't know. It depends on how long this takes and whether or not I can come up with some other things to do sort of in between. We should probably take some of this out because I don't want to end up with a bunch wasted. We'll see. I'll keep a closer eye on it here at the end, but I'm also going to try to strive toward finishing up the chickens because I can kind of bounce between the two. Put some materials in here and then start breeding some chickens. It's a delicate balance. Just like life is a delicate balance, so is fake life in Minecraft. Thank you folks for watching. Hope you've enjoyed this. God bless you, and I'll catch you later. Bye!